Yo, what's up everybody, it's your boy Rigo, and let me tell you something. I am stoked for this video. We're about to dive headfirst into the heart of Guatemala. A country bursting with vibrant culture, breathtaking landscapes, and adventures that'll make your head spin. We're talking about a 10-day backpacking itinerary so epic, so packed with insider tips and hidden gems, that you'll be thanking me for weeks. Seriously, buckle up because we're about to break down the best routes, the cheapest flights, you know I got you, the coolest places to crash, and the absolute must-see spots that'll make this trip unforgettable. Alright, first things first, you've touched down in Guatemala City. The air is thick with humidity, the smells hit you like a wave, a mix of spices, exhaust fumes, and something that reminds you of your grandma's cooking. It's exhilarating. Now, you're probably tired from the flight, but trust me, you'll want to grab a taxi and head straight to the historic district. This is where you'll find hostels for like $5 a night. $5. Can you believe that? I stayed at this place called the Backpackers Inn, super basic, but the people were amazing and they had free breakfast. Free breakfast, people, you can't beat that. Once you've dumped your bags, head out and just wander. The streets are a maze of cobblestones and colonial architecture, and you'll stumble across hidden cafes, street food vendors selling the most incredible food you've ever tasted, and markets overflowing with colorful textiles and handicrafts. Soak it all in because this, my friends, is just the beginning. Okay, Antigua. This place is magical. Imagine cobblestone streets, colonial buildings painted in every color of the rainbow, and volcanoes looming in the distance. It's like stepping back in time. You can hop on a chicken bus from Guatemala City to Antigua for next to nothing. And believe me, the experience is half the fun. These buses are like nothing you've ever seen, decked out in chrome, blasting music, and packed tighter than a can of sardines. But it's all part of the adventure. Once you're in Antigua, get ready to be blown away. The Santa Catalina Arch is an absolute must-see. And make sure you climb up to Cerro de la Cruz for a panoramic view of the city. Trust me, it's breathtaking. Alright, adventure seekers, this one's for you. We're talking about hiking an active volcano, people. Pacaya Volcano is an experience you won't forget. Picture this. You're trekking up the side of a volcano. The ground is rumbling beneath your feet, and you can actually feel the heat from the lava flow. It's intense. You can book a guided tour for this, which I highly recommend, as they'll provide transportation and make sure you don't, fall into a lava pit. Plus, they roast marshmallows over the volcanic vents. Marshmallows, people. How cool is that? Our next stop is Lake Atitlán, a vision of paradise. Next up, we're heading to what might just be the most beautiful place on Earth, Lake Atitlán. Imagine a lake so blue it seems unreal, surrounded by towering volcanoes and traditional Mayan villages. It's like something out of a dream. You can grab a shuttle from Antigua, which is a pretty comfortable ride, and it gives you a chance to soak in the incredible scenery. As you wind your way down to the lake, you'll see coffee plantations, traditional villages, and stunning views that will leave you speechless. Trust me, you'll be glued to the window the entire ride. Coming up next is San Pedro La Laguna, the heart of the lake. San Pedro La Laguna, man. This town is the heart and soul of Lake Atitlán. It's got this incredible energy, a mix of backpackers, locals, and expats, all drawn to the laid-back vibe and stunning scenery. You can rent kayaks for next to nothing and spend your days paddling around the lake, exploring hidden coves and soaking up the sun. Or if you're feeling adventurous, hike up to Indian Nose for a sunrise that will blow your mind. Seriously, it's like the entire world is on fire. And the food? Don't even get me started on the food. From street stalls selling fresh tortillas to lakeside restaurants serving up traditional pepian, your taste buds are in for a treat. Our journey takes us to Acatenango Market, a sensory overload. Hold on to your hats, people, because we're heading to Acatenango Market, and it is an experience like no other. Imagine a labyrinth of stalls overflowing with colorful textiles, hand-woven blankets, intricate masks, and the smell of incense and spices filling the air. It's a sensory overload in the best possible way. You can haggle for souvenirs, try local delicacies like fried plantains and atol de elote, and witness traditional Mayan rituals being performed right before your eyes. It's a glimpse into the heart of Guatemalan culture, and trust me, you won't want to miss it. Alright, adventurers, get ready for a bit of a trek. Getting to Semuc Champey is not for the faint of heart, but trust me, It is so worth the journey. Imagine this. You're crammed into a pickup truck, bumping along a dirt road for hours, surrounded by locals, chickens, and maybe even a goat or two. It's an adventure, to say the least. But as you approach Semuc Champey, the landscape transforms. Lush rainforest surrounds you, the air is thick with the sound of insects and exotic birds, and you know you're about to experience something truly special. Semuc Champey, people. This place is like something out of a fairy tale. Imagine turquoise pools cascading down a natural limestone bridge, surrounded by dense jungle and the sound of waterfalls echoing through the air. It's like nature's own water park. You can spend your days swimming in the crystal-clear pools, exploring hidden caves and jumping from waterfalls. It's the perfect place to disconnect from the world and reconnect with nature. Next up, we're heading to Flores, a charming island town perched on Lake Atitlán. This place is like something out of a storybook, with cobblestone streets, colorful buildings, and stunning views of the lake. It's the perfect place to relax, recharge, and prepare for our next adventure. Exploring the ancient Mayan ruins of Tikal. You can find cozy guest houses overlooking the lake for super cheap, and the sunsets from here are out of this world. Alright, history buffs, this one's for you. We're talking about Tikal National Park, home to one of the largest and most impressive Mayan cities ever discovered. Imagine towering pyramids rising out of the jungle, ancient temples adorned with intricate carvings, and the sound of howler monkeys echoing through the trees. It's like stepping back in time. You can climb to the top of Temple 4 for a panoramic view of the entire complex, explore hidden plazas and courtyards, and imagine what life was like for the Mayans who once called this place home. It's an experience that will stay with you long after you leave. And there you have it, folks. Your 10-day Guatemalan adventure is a wrap. I hope this video has inspired you to book that flight, pack your bags, and experience the magic of Guatemala for yourself. From the bustling streets of Antigua to the tranquil shores of Lake Atitlán, from the heights of Pacaya Volcano to the depths of Semuc Champey, Guatemala has something to offer every type of traveler. So, what are you waiting for? Get out there and explore. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.